So Beyonce's Renaissance concert was average, and I want to talk about it. So this past week, I actually got to go see Beyonce live. I drove from LA to Phoenix to go see her because the tickets there were way cheaper than they are in LA. And so I have seen Beyonce two times now. Both times were with, then they did the On the Run Tour 1 and On the Run Tour 2 with Jay-Z. And, the first one was all that drama because Jay-Z had just stepped out on her. And so they were still doing a show, even though they were fighting. Like, I thought that was amazing. And then the On the Run 2 tour was like, they made up and they're all lovey-dovey and it's great. And both times I felt that the energy and the presence that both Jay and Beyonce brought to stage was absolutely fantastic. And I would easily put those in my top 10 of concerts. And I'm 41, so I've seen a whole lot of concerts since then, So I went to the Phoenix show on Thursday with very high expectations. I don't think B can do any wrong because I know all the songs and I know that visually she's going to be impressive and it's going to be quite the feat, right? I also went to the show that of all the shows, there were technical difficulties, specifically as she was doing Alien Superstar about, I'd say, 20 or 30 seconds into that song, the sound just went completely dead. And she was on stage dancing and making noise, but we couldn't hear her. And so they had to do a 10-minute brief interlude while they fixed stuff. Now, I'm not even taking away from that being the reason that this concert was average, all right? Because she came back out and she did a great job. Hey, she has performances that she did for some of the songs that made me like some of the songs more. Like America Has a Problem. Love it now because that setup that she had on stage for that was absolutely amazing. But that said, it wasn't quite as stellar of a concert as other ones that I've been to. Like, she was technically doing all the right things. She was doing the dance moves. She was singing the song. She was energetic. But again, I'm 41. I've been to a lot of concerts. Matter of fact, like 2 years ago, it might have been last year. Either way, I went to go see Dua Lipa in concert for her Future Nostalgia tour. And when I tell you, that is one of the top 5 concerts that I have seen in my entire life. It was absolutely incredible. And B brought, again, the same energy, but admittedly, she had sound issues. Like, there were times when, because of the bass of the music, her vocals got muffled, or some of the other people that she had on records, like Grace Jones, for example, like her part got really muffled to where you couldn't hear it, And so it's not that I had a bad time. Like, I told somebody, I said, just like they say with Eminem, even his worst album is still better than most people's best albums. I feel the same way about this show. Like, I feel as though Beyonce on an average day is still better than the majority of people out there that are doing concerts. Because some people just come out there and they just sing and they don't dance a whole lot, like Rihanna. And so, I got to give it to her that she brings all the energy and hype. I thought Blue coming out was like the highlight of the show. Like, Blue coming out there, I'm like, okay, her daughter's here. She's going to probably sing a little bit, maybe do a little dance, then go backstage. This chick was on stage for a full 4 or 5 minutes, just dancing her little butt off and grabbing a ponytail and doing moves that she looked better than half the people on stage. Like, I was absolutely impressed. And since I've gone to the concert, I've had a few days to sit with it. And I still think overall the concert itself was fantastic. It's just, I wouldn't put it in my top 10 of concerts. Like, almost any concert I've seen with Jay-Z or with Kanye or, like I said, with Dua Lipa, like, I would put, and I've seen older acts too, like your Ozzy Brothers is, and some other various people. But the point is that I've seen so many shows, it's really hard to break into my top 10. And Beyonce is already there again with the On the Run tour, 1 and possibly 2. But like, just this show, to me, it was just her doing an average job. And it could just be because I'm so used to her doing such a great job that her great is now just to me like, oh, this is like expected of me. So again, wasn't a bad show. I don't need the Beehive coming after me and saying, oh my God, we're going to kill your family and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I had a great time at this show. I just think it was average. And I don't think there's anything wrong with putting on an average show, because an average show is still pretty enjoyable. Like, I've been to significantly worse concerts than the one I went to. The one I went to in Phoenix, even outside the sound issues, was stellar, but I just wouldn't put it in my top 10. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Maybe I'm crazy. What did you all, for those of you that saw the concert, what did you guys think of it? Also, can we talk a minute bit about the fashion? Like, I had no idea that women were going to take her message of dressing up in silver so freaking seriously. But like, everywhere I walked, silver sequin shirt, silver sequin skirt on, hats that were lit up with like the cowboy hats and stuff. Like, it was like walking to a full-on fashion show. Phoenix really brought their A game when it came to the audience's fashion, and I couldn't be mad at that at all. But aside from that, let me know what you guys thought about the concert. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe I'm not. Leave it in the comments below. Also, let me know if there's any songs or videos. I'm still doing reaction videos, so let me know if there's any of those you want to see me react to, and I'll be happy to do that. Thanks for watching. I'm ABT Songs, and I will catch y'all later. Peace.